How's it going, everybody? How you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I hope so. Hope you're doing fantastic. Let's start looking at the kill stream. I don't know what Phantom Organization's doing. I don't know if he's still watching the kill stream for a pill stream. But let's go take a look at Dick Masterson. Let's go listen to him. Let's see what his takes are now on the whole Kyle thing. This has to be interesting. I mean, I'm looking at this, and it looks like about half of the people have dumbed it down. Dick put this full episode on here. Episode 222. Yeah, Dick Masterson thinks he's Jesus. And Shaun thinks he's God, apparently. But, you know, it's not really about that. Though, that's something. I'm just going to play this episode, and we're going to riff on it. We're going to riff on the whole thing. Well, maybe not the whole thing, but definitely part of it. Definitely part of it. I think Dick is mad. When I start this, I think Dick is jealous because Kyle actually did more with his life than Dick will ever do. Kyle actually tried to help the community by cleaning up graffiti, actually rendering aid to rioters and all that. And then protecting property, and then was threatened and run upon. You know, the guy threw something at him, was running up at him, said he was going to kick his ass, said he was going to kill him, running up on him, and it actually used his weapon in self-defense, or use a weapon, use the gun in self-defense. You know, Dick says he's a gun guy, but Dick is too afraid to actually use his gun for self-defense. We know that because he's a commie in California. I mean, that's what's going on there. He's part of Pedalgate. He's just super progressive, super woke. He's just hiding it. He's hiding it, and the mask is slipping on the whole lolly stuff, on the whole pedo stuff. It's slipping hard, and the whole wanting to be pegged by his boyfriend thing, which we talked about. That is real, by the way. Dick Masterson, if you still like him, you support him. He likes to get pegged by 80s girl. 80s girl is the one who has the dick in the relationship, and she sticks it in the dick's ass. If you like that sort of thing, that you do you, bro. But I'm just painting that picture so that way you know, okay? Dick Masterson is a furry. Juju the clown, Juju the cow, he is a clown. His whole life is a circus. But anyway, let's go. Let's get this started. I'm just play bits of it and react to it. It should be in fair use, right, Dick? Yeah, I don't think he'll care. Actually, I do think he'd care. All right, let's play. Let's just start from the beginning. Start from the beginning.
Did you keep the gun in the vegetable drawer?
Is that where you keep your gun?
That's where Homer kept it, wasn't it?
Was it? I mean, we had the gun episode.
Or is that something else?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't know what they're talking about. The Simpsons. Simpsons hasn't been relevant in how long now? Gun in the vegetable drawer. Okay. All right.
I try not to keep my guns in the same town as me.
Who's that? Who's that in the background? Is that Digi Bro? Who's that in the background? Sounds like a kid. Who's that?
Okay. Why is that?
It's easier if you need to go to a different town and use a gun if you just already have it in a different town.
Oh, you're talking about Kyle.
Isn't everyone?
Kyle the Saint. Kyle the Saint! Shaun!
He says that with a sarcastic tongue. He says that with heavy sarcasm dripping off his tongue. Kyle's more of a saint than you, Dick. Kyle cleaned up graffiti. He actually tried to help the city. Kyle, at 17, is a certified EMT. What are you, Dick? What are you? You moved to Hollywood. You're in Hollywood. You wanted to be a actor, but you got a spot in a commercial. That was it. That's your acting career. Way to go, man. Way to go.
One child is out there living the dreams of...
Oh, okay. Now he's concerned about children. Now Dick is concerned about children. Look at that. One child. It's funny how Dick forgot to say that word whenever he described what lolly is. It's funny how Dick operates, right?
Of millions of men put one
able to shoot people.
Someone finally did it. They put themselves in a self-defense situation. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Kyle actually went out there and did more than you? You just stay behind a desk. You stay behind a microphone talking shit like you're tough.
They're a hero. They put themselves in a self-defense situation.
It's like a fireman that starts fires.
Somebody finally went and did it.
Yeah.
Everybody threatens to put themselves in a self-defense situation, but somebody, a hero, a young man, a hero.
So, based on this so far, Dick is not pro self-defense. This kind of sounds like what Vosh was saying. Is Dick and Vosh like the same guy now? Is Dick a Marxist? Is Dick a... No, he can't be a Marxist because he likes money. If you like money, you're not a communist. Okay, that's just what it is. Communists hate money. They want to give it away. They want to share it with everybody. Well, and you know what? Actually, people who really love money do want other people to buy in the Marxist stuff. That way they can keep their money and pretend like they're sharing it. Well, I don't know. I'm torn on that one. You let me know what you think about that. But I think Vosh is against self-defense using guns. Dick Masterson is against using guns for self-defense. According to Dick, Kyle put himself in that situation. He shouldn't have even been there. He was there. He was there to protect property. He was there to help clean up the place. He was there to help put out fires. He put out trash fires. The reason why these people were pissed off at him, by the way, is because Kyle put out a dumpster fire. Literally, he put out a trash fire. And these people wanted to kick his ass over that. They wanted to kick his ass over that. Maybe Dick is pissed because the people Kyle shot were criminals. One was a pedophile himself and all this stuff. So maybe Dick is worried about his own kind.
Hero actually went and did it.
Seems like it.
Oh, it seems like it. What do you mean seems like it?
Seems like it. Shaun has... it's like he's trying to go middleman take there. Seems like it. And Dick just goes all the way. Go full retard all the time.
Like it. Do you even know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You do this time.
Yeah, I do.
I'm so fucking out of it. I'm so out of it. I had my own Burning Man up in Tahoe.
Oh.
I can't.
Dick is doing his own Burning Man now. Dick, lay off the drugs, dude. Like, okay, that drug lifestyle, do y'all like that shit? Y'all like that shit. They're wasting away on acid and shrooms and all that. Do you guys like that? I gotta tell you, this might be a little revealing. I used to be a fan of the Drunken Peasants podcast until the point where they got all obsessed with weed and kept on talking about weed every single episode, all in detail about it. I don't care that much, bro. You smoke it, you smoke it. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Then, of course, you have the amazing atheist who puts bananas up his ass. So, I mean, it's kind of like, all right. Dick is a fur and pedophile defender. He is. He is. He absolutely is. And he's against self-defense. You know what? Dick would actually agree with Vosh. Man. In a world where Destiny is actually looking more based and red-pilled than Dick Masterson, that's where we are in 2020 right now. Destiny is looking more based and red-pill than Dick Masterson.
Can't announce stuff like that anymore
You did
because
that.
people will come. I don't know. They'll come write pedophile on my house or
Oh,
something.
God,
like that.
really?
I don't want to become popular
that going?
around here. You
people
know,
haven't forgotten
And
about that?
Oh, you don't want to become popular in your Barbie dream mansion in your little... Man, your crack shack could use that detail. Your crack shack looks like a place where a pedophile would be living at.
L.A. I don't want someone to write pedophile on my house, and then everybody's like, "Hey, we got to get that guy in on this." And
No,
all of a
LA
sudden,
is
I'm
not
networking.
not a place
with
you want to be
all the
popular.
big hobnobs and stuff, turning down, having to come up with excuses why I can't go to Bryan Singer's parties.
Oh,
or
God.
whoever. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the last thing I need.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I need.
I stopped going to Bryan Singer's parties.
Yay, more pedo jokes. More pedo jokes. I mean, you might as well just come out. You might as well just come out and admit it, Dick. Come on. I mean, all you have are pedo jokes and Maddox jokes. Maddox is I mean, he's a nobody now, right? He's nobody. He's dead. He's gone. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about him. And you got pedophile jokes. Great.
He does weird shit, right?
He does weird shit.
He does weird stuff.
Definitely does.
Dan
weird shit.
Schneider. Dan Schneidley.
Yeah, what does he do?
He's a foot fetish guy, and he also perps on kids. Ask Andriana Grande, whatever her name is.
Kyle is living at 17 years old. He has done the impossible. He has put himself in a self-defense situation. All of these guys have...
Wait. So according to Dick Master's logic, Kyle put himself in that situation. Hey, Kyle opened carried, okay, showing everybody, hey, if you come after me, I have a gun and I'm going to use it. That should be a big indicator right there. Hey, don't mess with that guy. Don't mess with that guy, okay? And then he put out, actually, it wasn't even him that put out the fire. He had the fire extinguisher. Someone else got it, and they put out the fire, and they got pissed off at him. And the one guy was threatening him, saying he was going to kick his ass, telling him, shoot me, N-word, you know, all sorts of nasty stuff. You know, these woke progressive types, they like throwing the N-word so much. It's like they're so woke, so progressive. They love black people so much. They just want to use the N-word all the freaking time. And runs up on him, chasing him, closing the distance. He fired a shot. You don't run up on, you don't run. If you tell someone that's open carrying a gun that, hey, I'm going to kick your ass, I'm going to kill you, N-word, shoot me, N-word, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kick your ass, and you run up on him, you throw something at him, you run up on him, yeah, that person's probably going to shoot. I mean, god dang. Then the guy appeared to be drunk or something, like crazy drunk. You ever been around crazy drunk people? You don't know what they're going to do. So, yeah. I mean, what would Dick do in that situation? Dick would hunch over. He would curl up in a little ball. He would take it. Dick would actually bend over, spread his ass cheeks, and tell him, "Stick it in me, big boy." That's what to do.
Have been talking about doing it for years, and he finally went and did it. Living the dream.
Yeah.
Living the dream.
Well, he's just made a whole lot of middle-aged people reassess their life choices, hasn't he?
What life choices are those, do you think?
Though that they didn't do it. You always regret what you don't do.
Why didn't I?
There's a lot of people going out there with guns, right? There's plenty of people going out there that are concealed carry, some open carry. It's just, if you run up onto someone who has a gun, they're probably going to use it. You don't want to threaten them. It's the same reason why, hey, if a police officer is trying to arrest you, you don't want to punch them. You don't want to punch them and then expect nothing afterwards. Like what happened in LA, the Los Angeles Sheriff Department. I mean, if you punch a cop, you're going to get shot. Okay? If you punch someone, you're going to get shot. If they have a gun on them.
I live my dreams.
It's too late for me.
How come I never went and defended an auto parts dealership or whatever, a used car lot?
Right.
That could have been me. I could have been a contender.
Yeah. Instead of a bum.
Which is what I am. Instead of a bum.
Yeah. It could have been somebody.
I would have done it differently though. I would have taken.
See, right now it sounds like Dick is making fun of his audience because a lot of his audience are gun lovers. A lot of his audience, I thought, were like manly men patriots. At least I thought they would think they would. I think a lot of his audience would be in agreement, would say, hey, you know, Kyle, he did put himself in a dangerous situation, but you know, he handled himself. He did it. Okay? He did it. Now he's pretty much saying if you are one of those guys who are like, oh man, rooting for Kyle, then you are pretty much, I don't know, I guess wishing you were there. Wishing you did it. Because what your life is equivalent of that of a bum. And we're getting this life advice from someone who lives in a crack shack. An LA crack shack. I mean, when your truck is bigger than your house, that's not a house to brag about. Just because your house costs like, I don't know, $2 million, whatever it costs over there in fucking LA to live. I have no idea. That's your fault. You're living in LA. Why? Why would you do that? That's dumb. Because you want to be an actor? That's also dumb. Because you want to be part of Pedowood? Of course you do.
Taken down 10 communists. I would have taken them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning that now. His audience ain't manly men. They're like digibro lovers and lolly lovers. You You know, the Dick Show group on Facebook makes fun of the show. It's like it's counter to the show. Everything's counter to the show. I'm noticing. No one's really liking Dick.
Settle down, Mark Wahlberg.
I would have done it differently if I had been in a self-defense type situation. I'm
All right, now we get the music.
out of it.
I'm gonna make Prince
I would put a visual, but there's nothing to see.
some terrorists so
Other
that
than
I
my
can
face.
beat them up on a plane one
I'm
day.
gonna infiltrate the terrorists and then plan the plot so that I can be there at the time and stop it. Yeah!
Do you guys like that? That yeah thing. That yeah thing he does. That yeah. I hate that. Why does he do that? The audience of the Dick Show, do they like having their ears violated? Do you like that? What is that?
Hey, welcome to Dick. You want Dick, you need Dick, you love Dick, you got it. It's a show where everything's a
And let me guess, same recurring joke. Knowing Dick, because he's a failed comedian, and you know, while some of the stuff I say may not be funny, hey, I'm not framing myself as a comedian here. I'm just some guy. Who shit talks. But Dick Masterson, he flunked out of improv. And he is that washed up Hollywood guy with a failed career.
contest coming live
So regurgitated joke, something about being the most hated Mexican.
from a mountain bunker deep in the heart of the city of failure. I'm your host, Dick Masterson. The $20 million man voted America.
$20 million man from a lawsuit a long time ago no one cares about. No one cares about Maddox. No one cares about the lawsuit anymore. Maddox lost. You lost, man. You're stuck in the past. Move on, man. You really are that high school guy. That you were like the prom king in high school. You're like that guy who relives the glory days and when he was like the top jock on the team or whatever. Like you are that guy. You need something new in your life, but you don't have it. You're living in the past, man. You've been living in the past for 222 episodes about. When did the lawsuit happen? That happened what? About like 50 episodes in? I don't remember.
America's worst Mexican. 72
It might be the worst Mexican if you call Taco Bell Mexican food.
weeks running. Joining me as always is world touring LA-based comedian Shaun, the audio engineer.
Hello.
And you also might be the worst Mexican if you like getting pegged.
Dick.
What's up, buddy? Thank you for
know.
not killing yourself, and
Oh, yeah.
thank you all for not doing the same. Thank you for
Back
not
at ya.
putting yourself in a self-defense type situation. If you considered it for a moment, thank you for not doing it.
Now you don't have to.
Now you don't have.
Thank you for not putting yourself in the self-defense. You know what? But I hate to do this. I hate to bring something that happened a long time ago. A thing that Maddox brought up when, back in the biggest problem in the universe, Dick was arguing that chicks put themselves in a situation to get sexually violated when they drink a lot and wear certain things, and that's true, they do. But now I see it. It seems like he would just blame the chick too, all the way. Like, well, you put yourself in that situation. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have had other shots of Jägermeister, Goldschlagers. You should have had that cup that Bill Cosby gave you or whatever. Like, I mean, yeah, while that's true for them, they should definitely watch what you drink. Watch how you handle yourself, ladies. These guys are trying to take advantage of you. What Kyle did is not comparable at all. At all, in the slightest. In fact, if anything, Kyle was signaling to everybody, hey, I have a gun here. Don't fuck with me, bro. I'm here to clean up the mess, clean up graffiti, render aid to those who need it. But I have a gun. Don't fuck with me. So the guys see that and they're like, well, I'm just going to fuck with you anyway. It would be like if the chick at the party had was there. Maybe she had a few shots of Jägermeister. No, to make it easy, she was just there, and she had a gun on her. She's like, "Hey guys, don't try to sexually violate me here tonight, okay? I have a gun on me. Don't try it. Don't try it." And they tried it, and bam, they got shot. That's what it'd be compared to. Dick is a fucking idiot.
Have to do it because someone did it for you. Thank God. Thank God. You don't have to do it. Somebody did it for you. I did my own Burning Man.
I wonder what his take is going to be on. Be like about the Portland shooting.
And as I told you before the show started, that I can't say stuff like that anymore because someone will order me a bunch of pizzas while I'm gone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I like that in chat. So he's a libertarian on lolly, but a self-defense, but non-self-defense, right? Right?
Show up my door. By the way, guess who? You know who got on medication? Anti-schizophrenia medication.
Anti-schizophrenia?
Yeah.
Oh, the caller?
Yeah. Who I said specifically you need to get on anti-schizophrenia.
So Dick right now is trying to say, hey, look, man, I give out good advice. I told someone to be on anti-schizophrenia medication, and he did it. I give out great advice. Dick, you don't give out great advice. You don't give out great advice at all. That should really... Why is someone going to you about what sort of medication they need? They should really go to their doctor about that. If it just so happened to be that they went to their doctor and the doctor prescribed it, and assuming the doctor did their job and actually screened and vetted and see if they actually needed it, then that's not really your advice, is it? Is it?
He made me to a doctor, and
sure seemed like it. Didn't
so
it?
basically, I saved another guy's life just right over here.
Jesus joking bound. Here we go. Dick thinks he's Jesus.
And do I ask for any thanks for it?
You know when Null called in?
Do I ever say I am basically like I have the Jesus hair and I may not have the abs? I almost did.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I said, Dick actually, he finally admitted that he thinks he's Jesus.
Dick is Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick is Jesus Christ. That's why he's not pro self-defense. Don't ever draw that sword. Don't ever draw that sword. Put that sword back. He's Jesus. He's going to die for our sins. For the lolly. Oh, God.
When Bill said you could judge a man by the company he keeps, and you said, well, say that about Jesus. I thought, holy shit, Dick actually thinks he's Jesus. He came out and said it.
I've already
Except Jesus actually had good company. Dick does not.
done the Faust route, so now it's just time for Jesus. That's what.
Yeah, why not?
That's what your story is about, Shaun. If you're writing some kind of other story where you're, I don't know, what's yours? Who are you and your story? Pete Best.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got passed up on.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the asterisks and rock.
So, what do you think about that? Dick thinks he's Jesus Christ. He thinks he's Jesus. Of course, it sounds like he's joking. Yeah. But no. I think it's real. I think it's part of his... I think, he's a narcissist. I think he really is that fool of himself. I really do. I really do. It means we could crucify him. We can. We could sell him out to the Jews. Or, no, they sold him out to the Romans. We could sell him out. We could sell him out to the Romans. Those in charge. I guess we could sell him out to Donald Trump. I guess we could. We could sell him out to Trump. Hey, Trump, this guy used to like you, but now he's against you. We could frame it in a way. He's preaching lies. I know, we gotta, how can we do that? How we could get Dick crucified?
Rock history.
No. I'm Jesus' dad.
And Shaun is Jesus' dad. Does it mean Joseph? Well, let's let him finish.
God?
Yeah.
Or the cuck?
The more mature Jesus.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
God. Shaun is God. Shaun is God. Shaun, wears V-necks, is God. Shaun, who probably smokes meth. I mean, that Ticky does that. Ticky does a lot. Oh, God. That's horrible. That's horrible. Well, one day Dick will be crucified. He'll be sold out to the cartels or whatever. I mean, Digibro is his friend because Digibro has drugs, right? That's his drug dealer. And Dick sure does talk a lot about drugs and doing drugs with 80s girl, a school teacher, in the house. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if they even drug test school teachers. I wonder if they even do anything over there in California anymore. They probably don't.
The guy trying to spin. You think Joseph was ever there in his ear? Like, hey, why don't you try a little bit?
No, not
try
Joseph.
tossing this one out.
No, Joseph. You got God the Father right here.
Oh, God the Father.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what's funny?
Great jokes. Great. The fans of your show that were Christians, that were Catholics. Oh yeah, they're gonna love this bit. They're loving this. They're eating this up. Oh yeah, guys, you're entertained by that. You find that funny. You find that hilarious. This is painful. This is not even like 6 minutes in. 6 minutes in. And I've been talking about this for 25 minutes and only 6 minutes in this podcast. Man.
Funny the temple that they have for
I could
Jesus.
say Jesus Christ, and you go, huh?
In Jerusalem was like a repurposed temple to Venus, the
Oh, is that
sex goddess.
Well, they reuse. Look, in Jerusalem, yeah, they're gonna reuse. They're gonna reuse those things. Come on. They're just gonna take it over and reuse. Come on. Why build something brand new when you could just take over someone else's monument or church or religious temple? That's what you do. That's what you do. Your God beats their God.
Christianity.
They just took it over. They're like, yeah,
No,
this is Jesus's now.
But
Suck
they
a
do
dick,
that
dumb
from
shits.
everything.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Like, if all of
Yeah, you clean out the hoe, the Venus. You clean out the hoe, and you put in Jesus. Duh, makes sense. Makes sense.
them to
No, it's
pick,
borrowed
why
from
the,
everything.
Why the whore? Right? Why the slut?
I don't know.
Okay, and this is how you know Dick is so confused. Why would they go look at a Venus, the Venus sanctuary, I guess, church, whatever, and remove that and put in Jesus? Why would they do that? Why would they? Because Venus represents, it's Aphrodite, it's sexuality, it's lust, it's being a whore, it's promoting that stuff. So let's clean it up with some Jesus. Let's clean it up with some Jesus there. Makes sense. Why? Why the whore? Why the like? It's lost on Dick. Why they would do that? To clean it up. It makes. Has Dick always? Dick must be high right now to not get this. Like it's literally like 9 o'clock in the morning. First cup of coffee, so I could barely form sentences. And even I can find a way to make that make sense.
I like the way it looked.
So I went off the grid for a week, and my God, is it
People pay. Yeah, people pay to listen to the Dick Show.
impossible. I come back from being off grid, where I crippled myself in the wilderness.
Oh, good.
If you
Yes, let's hear Dick's story about how he crippled himself. This is gonna be great. Did he have like a shin splint? Is that what happened? Did Jesus get injured? Did he get wounded? Huh? Is that what happened here? Was it a self-defense situation? Someone ran up onto you and you just kicked you in your leg, crippled you? Or did you trip over a rock?
you ever need to feel like a bigger, worthless piece of shit in your life, go on a camping trip, go out into the middle of nowhere, and cripple yourself.
How did he cripple himself? You go on a camping trip and you crippled yourself. How? You tripped over a root? Tripped over a rock? 80s girl pegged you too hard? Like, how?
Okay.
You have become, whatever you think about yourself has just been completely invalidated.
Yeah.
You
And this is how you know Dick is a fucking... See, I can't let him talk for a minute without interjecting, can't I? This is how you know he's a man baby. This is how you know Dick is a fucking baby. And you are a fucking pussy, Dick. You are a baby. You are you're a fucking little crying baby inside. This injury you got, there's no way it's massive. It's no way it's a cripple. Of course, it's hyperbole, grossly exaggerated. He probably sprang something. You know, he maybe stepped on his heel wrong. I don't know, and it hurt himself just a bit. But that's going to be, a crippling injury. Can you imagine this guy? He gets a paper cut. He'd be crying to 80s girl for a Band-Aid. For fucking Band-Aid. God. You know, I wonder what your dad thinks of you, Dick Masterson. I wonder what your dad thinks of you. Does he know about your show? Does he know about how much of a fucking beta you are? Does he know about your goddamn fucking show? How does your dad feel about the fact that you're not married yet and you don't have kids? What does your dad think about the fact that you're constantly on drugs? What does your dad think about you being a furry, a gay furry, getting pegged by 80s girl? Does your dad even know? Well, we're going to make sure your dad does know. Because we're trying to help you. You need an intervention, Dick.
Will watch your friends and loved ones act as though you are no longer a part, act as though you are no longer there.
Yeah.
And what about his mom? Moms love having grandbabies. That's true. When you can't give your mom grandbabies, she disowns you. You're not going to be in the will. She's going to forget about you. You're the black sheep of the family. You're the mistake. You're the one that she wished she could have thrown down the stairs, herself down the stairs. You're the one that she wished she could have aborted because you are a mistake. You couldn't even make another. You can't continue on the legacy. You can't. There's not going to be. Does Dax have any brothers? Does he have any brothers? Because if Dax doesn't have any brothers, it's done. It's done. His name is done. The last name is done. There's no legacy. It's done with Dick.
You're a 50-pound pack.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You're a ghost.
Okay.
This is as close as you can get to living in caveman.
He blames his mom for tying his dad down by having kids. Well, there you go. Dick is not about that traditional lifestyle at all. Not at all. Not even once. And as a fan of Earthworm Jim, it pains me. It does actually bother me. And it shouldn't. That this guy broke bread with Doug TenNapel and lied to Doug TenNapel's face about how one day he may have kids. He'll think about it. Oh, God. Horrible. Horrible.
Times, right? Being off at least carrying a tent around like they probably did in caveman times, having to go to Vaughn's to buy firewood.
Yeah.
That's just like caveman times.
They had to make sure they hit REI before it closed.
You have to buy firewood when you go camping out there in Commieland, California? You have to buy firewood? I mean, if I was to go camping, I would find some logs myself. I would cut some stuff down. Oh, you can't cut trees down in California. Huh. Wow, it's so manufactured over there. You can't even start a fire because it might spread.
Closed at 9 before they went off on a camping trip.
I fucked up my foot so bad on night 1 that I could not put any weight on it.
Oh, God. Right on the first night.
On the first night, and man, I had the tits set up on the river, on the Silver Creek, up in Tahoe, this beautiful setup. I lugged all of this shit down, set it all up, and now I spent the entire week hobbling around on crutches in the middle of the woods.
Why? Why are you hobbling around, Dick? That's what I want to know. Tell us why. Tell us why. Are you going to tell us why?
It's going like negative 2 miles an hour to get anywhere.
God.
Relying on my girlfriend to get everything, and which...
Oh, this is the part. Relying on my girlfriend to get everything, which is the worst thing. Oh, because I hate my girlfriend. I hate 80s girl, even though when she leaves, I cry. I cry for her even more than Maddox. I cry for her even more than Maddox cried for her. But of course, no one can make fun of Dick Masterson when he cries. No one can make fun of him when he cries. No, everyone shields for him. This guy's a fucking fake. He's so thin-skinned.
I'm just racking
No
up.
wonder you're in a bad mood.
It It was the most horrible off the grid experience.
An 80s girl has to be a fucking insecure little girl of a bitch. A little girl of a bitch. You know, I used to think 80s girl was off limits too because she's just caught in this. She's complicit in this bullshit. She's been with this guy for how long now? The guy looks at her like this. I know it's part of it's an act, I guess, I suppose. But if I talked like this about my wife, we would be done. It would have to be if I was creating this character to be like this man, I don't want any women around, blah 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 blah. It would be like after I'm done, you know, I'm making love with my wife or whatever. Okay. And during the show I have that act, whatever. But with Dick Masterson, I don't think there is much of an act. I don't think there's much of an act at all. You should dance on stream for us. Trust me. You don't want me dancing. You don't want me dancing at all. Now $2 super chat was supposed to trigger something. Well, that's stupid. The $2 super chat was supposed to trigger something via Streamlabs, but it didn't happen. There was supposed to be some TNA, some dancing titties, you know, some jiggling stuff. I will check that stuff real fast. Maybe it's just really delayed.
You should dance on stream for us. Trust me.
That's the one.
156.
That's what it's supposed to do. I guess it wasn't enough for the boobs. I think that might be the $3 one. Let me double check. I set up this alert box. Sometimes I forget about it. Let's see. Oh yeah, it was at least 3. It was at least 3. Here, I'll give you this.
Shake it, baby.
There you go.
This is a test super chat alert for $3.
You get that. There you go. Have that. Kelly Brook. She was hot in that movie. She was really hot in that fucking movie. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Listen to the dick. Listen to the dick. You like that dance? That was a lot better than me dancing for y'all.
I'm racking up the girlfriend points, like the IOUs. Like I'm working myself into an amount of girlfriend debt that I can never. I like to have
right off the rest.
I would imagine that Dick Masterson is like tapped out on girlfriend debt. You know what he's talking about, right? We all know what he's talking about. If you have a girlfriend or fiance or wife, you know what he's talking about. When you're gonna have your girlfriend's doing so much for you, your fiance or wife is doing so much for you that you're gonna have to do an insane amount of stuff to pay it back. I would just imagine living with Dick that he owes her like everything.
To 2020.
I like to have that. I'm going to declare girlfriend bankruptcy.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. We're done.
Right.
I'm too far in debt. I'm too far.
Oh, but he can't declare girlfriend bankruptcy because hate to give this guy attention. No, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it is what it is. Jesse PS. Because people like him, I hate hearing my first name. Jesse. It's like, no. It hurts. Deadman. It's MrDeadman. The first name is dead to me. It's dead to me. But even Jesse PS has said that Dick can't leave 80s Girl. He can't kick out 80s Girl because 80s Girl is part of his show. 80s Girl is part of his whole persona. The fact that he has Maddox's girl makes Maddox a cuck forever. And that's the joke that he exists off of. That's his whole thing. You know, that's what Jesse PS tried to explain, but kind of failed. Anyway.
Are indebted to you.
Wait 7 years, and then...
Yes, we need to break up. I'm going to declare girlfriend bankruptcy, and then in 7 years, we can start dating again when all of this
I thought you mean you were going to get another girlfriend.
Oh, he can't get another girlfriend, Shaun. You know why.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll get another credit card in the meantime.
Yeah.
But I like the points on this one. I want to return to it, but I have too much debt.
He's not into girls anyway. He's into dudes. Like, Dick Masterson's probably gonna. He's most likely to get like a cabana boy. Except he doesn't have a pool. You know, he doesn't really have the mansion for a cabana boys. They don't like to hang out in crack shacks. They want to go to rich homes. You know, they want to deal with that. Accusing people on stream of sub-botting with 12-year-old co-hosts. Very Chad. Very Chad. I'm not sure who that is. Anyway.
When you have to ask your girlfriend to go
cut
to
your
the car to get your Norco for this third time today, what's the...
Good God.
I don't even know. I mean...
So you haven't shit in a week?
Well, that would be a relief. That'd be the 1 week where Dick Masterson doesn't shit his pants. That'd be the 1 week where he doesn't actually shit his pants. Wow. Amazing.
You know what? I was downing them on purpose so I wouldn't have to hobble to the bathroom.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I feel the shit brewing.
It's
I
something
need
to
to
bind
eat
you up.
Norcos with enough speed to tighten this shit.
So his sphincter does work. He can hold his shit in to make it to the restroom. Whatever I hear about a grown-ass man, he can't hold his shit in, it makes me wonder what happened. You know, I have little kids, and they're potty trained. You know? Well, I shouldn't say anything. I ate some refried bean burritos yesterday after eating 92% cacao chocolate bars and drinking Hershey's chocolate syrup because I like to embarrass myself on stream on purpose. And that was not a good mixture. It wasn't. And I thought I was going to fart, and a little came. Oop, ran right in. TMI. I know, TMI.
Shit ball I have in my stomach so I can get home.
I felt spidey web.
I felt like a ghost. Everyone was having fun.
Yeah.
This is my nightmare happened. This happened to me.
Okay, this is Dick's nightmare. Let's take a look. Listen to Jesus' nightmare here.
I couldn't help at all pack up the stuff, like the tent, and roll all the stuff up.
That sounds like a dream.
Well, you'd think so. But then afterwards, 80s girl packed it all up, put it in the truck, and we got in the truck, and she said to me, I've always wondered if I could do it all by myself, and now I know that I can. And
oh no, Dick. Oh no, 80s girl wondered if she could do anything on her own, but now she knows she can. Now she knows she can. Of course, we're talking about packing the truck up. But what is that? That's a small mental victory. A small mental victory for 80s girl. She might actually become aware that she could get some independence. That she doesn't need to be codependent on Dick Masterson and his drugs. That she doesn't need to depend on him. Oh no, Dick can't have that. Not in an abusive relationship. When you are in an emotionally and physically abusive relationship, oh man, I'm pretty sure it's physically abusive too. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure there's all sorts of mind games and physical control going on there. He can't let her have that victory. No. He's going to go out, inspect the truck, and complain about something. So he has to sort of... So we could beat her down.
I thought, I'm going to fucking slit my wrist.
That's a...
What the hell? No, you can't. You hold on. I'm going to go back there and find something you
Wrong.
fucked up.
Yeah.
But Dick, didn't you put yourself in that situation by becoming crippled? Dick, didn't you put yourself in a situation where you became crippled? So it's kind of your fault, kind of like the whole Kyle thing, based on Dick's logic about Kyle. I mean, according to Dick, Kyle put himself in that self-defense situation on purpose. I mean, he just so happened to do that. Oh, but Dick, you can't complain about being crippled. You can't complain about being cucked by your girlfriend. You can't complain about that. You put yourself in that situation.
I tied it all down. I tied it down. There's no fucking way you would have tied it down correctly.
Boy, that's rough.
This was a vacation for me. This was my fucking vacation. I'm going to take...
Cry more about your vacation, Dick. I really like these man tears.
a week off to look at the size of my arms.
Yeah.
This is from hauling my fat ass around on crutches for an entire week.
Okay, so we're like 10 minutes in to this episode of the podcast. The episode's Dick on Malarkey Arky. What is this about? Could you honestly tell me what this episode is about right now? We're 10 minutes in of a 2-minute episode. We're not playing the whole fucking thing.
On drugs.
Yeah.
This. You know what kind of a workout that is? To get this hippopotamus, to get bald bull around a campsite all weekend?
You're out in the woods?
Out in the woods in Tahoe.
Dick Masterson, he likes to brag about his arms, whatever, but he's skipping leg day, bro. He's skipping leg day all the time. It's like leg day is not a thing for him. He's just focused on the upper body. He's focused on the biceps. But what about your legs, man?
Oh,
God, sounds nice.
you right?
Does.
Try it with no legs.
Yeah, well, that's
Cripple Jesus style camping. What
You
a
know-
fucking nightmare.
Always half empty. Always half empty.
Try it.
No, it doesn't sound fun.
Everyone's running around playing grab.
I'm going to skip ahead to see if this episode becomes about anything. Skipping ahead into a podcast, an all-audio podcast, not knowing what you're going to get. No visuals or anything to help me understand what's going on. Let's see what happens.
Where he was cleaning the graffiti.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Let's talk about
and-
Kyle. Let's talk about Kyle. Let's back up a little bit. Let's back up a little bit here. All right.
Relationist anymore, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
time to share our.
And is that
They
Digibro?
spent so
Technology.
much money on Black Panther 2.
Why? Because they're going to put a woman
Oh.
as the Black Panther? Because they're obviously going to put a woman
Well,
as the
that's-
Black
Right,
Panther.
of course.
First thing you would think.
Oh man,
I
that's
think
why
they
he
do
was
it
fighting
whatever.
the cancer so hard. He's
They'll
like,
try
I
to-
gotta beat this cancer. They're gonna put a woman in Black Panther too, and I just can't. I can't have
Well,
that.
it'll probably be his sister, right?
It'll probably be that Okoye chick.
Oh, yeah, that's probably what they're going to do with Black Panther. But hate like talking with them. I don't want to talk with these guys. Ah, disgusting. Disgusting. Fuck. I need to hydrate. I need to hydrate. Water, beer, or shots. What are we doing? Water, beer, or shots? What are we doing? You say it and it happens. Not the whole give me $3 and I'll do it for you. It's that Riley kid. You're hanging out with a bunch of kids. All three? Give me a minute. Okay, hope you guys didn't drop out or anything. Press the like button, share, and subscribe. And hey, it's MrDeadman. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to refer to myself as someone else now. Because I lost that contest. Hey, it's your host, the loyal gun guard pay pig, coming at you live, the Feld AM radio DJ. Hey, how's it going? All right, let's take a shot of the Kraken. Press that like button if you can. Smash it. Smash that like button. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, if you throw in $3 super chats, you get to see some chick dance. $2 Streamlabs, you get to see some boobs. I think $5, you get to see some ass. So, hey, look at that. Treat it like a gentleman's club. All right. Let me add a little bit more in the shot glass. This is nothing. This is nothing. And right now, what I'm shooting, I am your loyal gun guard pay pig is shooting black tar heroin. No, black rose, the Kraken. Release the Kraken. Here we go. Woo! That'll wake me up. Crack open a beer. The way Nick smashed the Cowboys. Yes. Yes. I need to rotate these punching bags. These, not, I guess, locals, if you want to call them that. These guys. I need to keep them on rotate. Can't just mine the gun for content, for laughs. I guess you gotta mine Dick's ass for content. What I'm doing here, I'm pegging into Dick's asshole right now. He'd probably like that. I'm a much bigger guy than him, much taller. I could overpower him easily. How short is Dick? Isn't Dick like a manlet? How tall is Dick?
I think the love interest who beats everybody up.
Oh, man.
really?
Sean, don't ever put a woman in charge of this show. If I die from ass cancer, please don't put a woman. Don't let him do it.
Why would I do that?
It
Don't let
might
Shaun do
happen.
it.
Sean would just quit.
Sean, put yourself in a self-defense situation
yeah.
to prevent that from happening.
I'll do that.
Okay? Use one of these dildos or a shotgun or something.
Why does he have dildos all around his desk?
Put yourself in a self-defense situation.
Okay.
Go clean graffiti
Yeah.
at your church or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Wherever he was cleaning the graffiti.
Yeah.
Then
you're right.
grab a gun from a garbage can that you found on the way to
Chuck the spray paint bottle that I just graffitied with.
do the graffiti first.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, there's like
get
little
rid of
clips
that.
of him throughout the night. People are finding he's running around doing menial tasks, and they're like, "Look, he's a savior. He took a bucket
God,
towards
that
a burning
poor
building."
kid.
It's like, well,
I think I am.
I mean, these guys rip on Kyle, but he did a lot more than anybody else was doing. He did a lot more than the police officers were doing. The cops were just standing around doing nothing, right? And you have a bunch of rioters there. They're setting things on fire, graffitiing shit, destroying shit. You get someone like Kyle that's in there trying to clean it up, performing little tasks, trying to fix things as much as he can, put out a fire, and that's how he pissed a lot of people off, which led to him being threatened and chased, and you know.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
He's just a
actually,
Boy Scout.
Probably.
because
Oh, they called him a Boy Scout. He's just a Boy Scout. I don't know anything on that Ripley guy, Riley guy, Riley. I think I saw a photo of him once, and that's who I think it is. He's a fat fuck idiot too. Man, Kyle is only 17. Is only 17 right now. He's a certified EMT. He's doing a lot more. He's done a lot more than Riley has.
I think it is. You know how people talk about the patriarchy? You know what it
Yeah,
really is?
yeah.
You know what it really is oppressing us?
What's that?
The malarkey-archy.
That's why it's called the malarkey-archy. I was wondering what the angle is here. Why is it called the malarkey-archy? What's going on here? It's not the patriarchy. It's the malarkey-archy. Is Kyle going to be part of this malarkey-archy? Is that what it's going to be? Is this a really bad joke on the patriarchy? Is that what this is?
Oh. You're definitely too old. That's a fucking dad joke. That's definitely...
It's the malarkey-archy.
You got 40.
I don't even get it. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? I don't get it.
Booming. I think it's here.
It's the malarkey-archy.
I think you don't know when your birthday is. I think it's already happened because you don't make those jokes sub 40.
The malarkey-archy.
That's when shit.
It's the malarkey-archy.
Malarkey-archy.
It's not a patriarchy or a matriarchy that we. I'm unified field theorying this shit.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm going pure quantum mechanics for our problems. It's the malarkey-archy. That's the problem. That is what's oppressing us.
What the hell is a malarkey-archy? I didn't even want to listen to his version of it. I mean, is this something that I could just Google and find out what a malarkey-archy is? Malarkey-archy. What does he mean by that? I mean, what's going on here?
That's all, and it's getting worse every day.
You think like the Scientologists are right?
I hope they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I hope they're right. I hope they have a big cachet of Tim Pool's bucket food that he sells.
Talk about Scientology. Yeah, the easy jokes, low-hanging fruit there. Brought up Tim Pool, reference joke, reference comedy, guys. Yay, yay. All right. Tim Pool's selling buckets of food, which is pretty embarrassing.
He sells bucket food?
Yeah, he sells like doomsday prep food. Do you remember that
Really?
guy who called in and was like a respectable journalist?
I know who Tim Pool is, yeah.
Well, he sells buckets of food. Like he
Really?
sells
Well-
buckets of guinea pig.
You know, Dick says that as if it's a bad thing, but Tim Pool does more than what Dick Masterson does. Tim Pool has a better, more wow, that's one shot in a beer. What the hell? Jesus Christ. It's only, well, I can't say what time it is right now. Tim Pool has a more successful career than Dick Masterson, so Dick shouldn't really be saying anything.
Food for you to eat after whatever.
You know what? I'd rather buy Tim Pool's bucket of food than buy access to his stupid bonus shows. To buy access to Dick Masterson's bonus shows. At least with the buckets of food, I can at least pretend it's edible and eat it for sustenance, maybe, or I could sit on it. It could function as a chair. But the bonus episodes, what is that supposed to do? Violate my ears? Make me feel stupid for listening?
Happens
Wow.
to kill society.
Well,
Buy your Tim Pool food bucket of food.
Tim Pool food bucket.
Here's
Something tells me
he
he has a
wears a little
snazzier name
cowboy
than that.
hat. He has a beanie that's also a cowboy hat.
No.
He wears a 10-gallon hat. He puts a beanie on top of it. And then he says, "Come on in to Tim Pool. I got a bucket of food for you. The commies are taking over.
Yeah.
You get your bucket of Tim Pool bucket of food."
This Tim Pool bucket of food joke has run its course. Y'all agree? Like, he went way too far with the joke. Too far. Like the reference was fine in the beginning. It wasn't the best, but it was fine in the beginning. Now you're going way too far. This cowboy thing, the bucket of food, what are you talking about?
Nice.
Malarkey-archy.
I'm going to
That's
look
part
it up.
of the malarkey-archy. He sells buckets of food.
Yeah.
Did I lead you?
So, making shit up, just making stuff up. That it's all exaggerated. Is that what we're getting at here? It's not the patriarchy. It's malarkey-archy. That it's all fake news? Is that what it is? Because I gotta tell you, Dick, no, this is fake news. California is commie-land. New York City is commie-land. The communists are taking over.
Wrong on Talcum X last week?
That was pretty good. I've been living with that one this week.
So I think maybe I am getting too old for this shit because I see a 17-year-old fucking executing people in the street.
Hold on, time out. Executing people? What are you talking about? He fired in self-defense.
Like he's Death Wish, and I'm like, No!
I thought Dick was a pro-gun guy. I thought Dick was a libertarian guy. I thought Dick would totally be up for defending yourself with guns. Does Dick even know what he's talking about? Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't.
Oh, God, no!
He's sounding like Vosh right now.
Someone please get this kid out of here! What has happened? What?
He's painting this picture as if he's like some sort of Columbine shooter. That's not what happened at all. Now he sounds like a fucking lefty retard.
The fuck is happening? Don't let this child be in the street fucking executing, being part of a political ad. This is the riots, you understand, are a political ad. They're not real.
Oh, time out there. Dick is, what do you mean the riots aren't real? It's not just a political ad. What are you talking about, Dick? Stop taking the drugs. I don't know what's wrong with you. The riots are very much real. The burning of Minnesota, Minneapolis is very much real. The burning of Kenosha is very much real. What do you mean it's not real? Buildings have been burned with people inside. People have died from people setting fires to these buildings. What do you mean it's not real? It's very real. That's why someone like Kyle was there. Because this is very real, and it's reaching a level where these riots need to fucking stop. I think just about everyone, 90%, are on agreement with that. The riots need to fucking stop. And the police aren't doing shit. Not because they can't. They can, but because the mayors and the governors are telling them not to. When this shit popped off in Colorado, they put a stop to that shit real fast. When it popped off in Texas, we put a stop to that shit real fast. But because it goes on, you get people like Kyle who go in there knowing it's a riot situation, wanting to do the good thing to clean up the place and render aid. He was there to actually render aid to the rioters, and he did that as well. He wasn't there to shoot people. He had a gun for self-defense because he knew that something could go down. And something could go down. If he didn't have a gun, something could have definitely gone down where he would have been killed. After all, he pissed off a bunch of rioters just with his presence alone, just taking out their little fucking dumpster fire. And one of them starts threatening him. I'm gonna kick your ass, bro. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna get you to kick your ass. Sound fucking drunk. Drunk adult talking like that to some 17-year-old. Throws something at him. Probably a bottle in a bag, maybe a glass bottle. I have no idea, but throws something at him and chases him. Gets it in his face, gets close. Man, you don't want a drunk man to put his hands on you at all. Especially when you have a gun right here. It's like, back off me, bro. Back off me. Boom. Headshot. And the other guys... Oh, and after that, what does Kyle do? He calls. He tells his friend, I killed someone. So it's reported. It's reported. He reports himself that he killed someone immediately. And then he walks off. He's walking. And he's trying to help out and do some other things. And then he starts running because he sees people running at him. And the guy runs up to him, hits him over the head with a skateboard, which is a weapon. So, turns around, boom, hits him. The other guy puts a Glock in his face, boom, hits him. Good. Self-defense. Executed. You make it seem like he's Judge fucking Dredd, or like he's a Columbine kid. It's not... An execution is like what happened with a guy in Portland when they're like, oh, we got another one right here. Got one right there. Yeah, that one right there. Okay, let's pull it out. Bam, bam. That's an execution. That's an execution right there. And I would say that even if it was like a Trump guy going on a Black Lives Matter dude, I would say that too. If Kyle was like, oh, is that a commie guy? If Kyle was like, is that a BLM person? Okay, bam, bam. That would be an execution.
Anyone can choose to end them at any time. Trump can send in the National Guard at any time. The governors can send in the National Guard at any time. The mayors can send in the National Guard at any time. The sheriffs can send in the National Guard at any time. The National Guard can send in the National Guard at any time because it's an army. They can do whatever they want, and miraculously, a legal.
But Dick, you yell. I hate the way Dick yells like that. Yes, the governors and the mayors can. The governor can call in for the National Guard, but the governors don't. They're not doing it. That's what happened in Kenosha. This is how you know Dick doesn't even pay attention to the news. Like in Kenosha, or the Wisconsin, right? Yeah, Wisconsin. That's. I just said, Dick doesn't know what he's talking about. But that governor, he did not want help from Donald Trump. He did not want help from Trump. It wasn't until after Kenosha that they called in the National Guard. It wasn't until after the shooting, after Kyle being there, that they called in the National Guard. You know what happened too? After Kyle, things got quiet real fast. Things got quiet real fast.
Reason to do so will appear. Oh, well, you signed the Insurrection Act.
Yeah.
So that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Well, it's governor. It's insane to me that anyone is committed. And now we've got which is the phalanx? Is it the Roman phalanx or the Grecian phalanx? It's the Roman phalanx.
Roman
phalanx. We've got a Chevy commercial rolling into Portland with Trump. We've got.
Oh, okay. So now Now Dick has a problem with the Trump guys doing their rally. Yeah, he has a problem with Trump guys doing the rally. I thought Dick was a Trump guy. He's not? Oh, man. Okay. So I guess he's about Biden Bear now. Oh, you know what? He is about Biden Bear. Oh, makes sense. Dick Masterson's about that Biden Bear, man. Oh, so what? Now he has a problem with the Trump rally just driving through Portland? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What happened there?
We've got organic ads on both sides being created in real time
because
because
advertising doesn't work. It's influenced our entire lives, right?
Is that what you think this is? This is like, does Dick really think we're living in a simulation and that these are just ads? What are the what are the riots advertising for? I couldn't tell you. Maybe Demolition Man. But I already seen that movie twice.
Watching these riots thinking, are these people fighting for what color of M&M is going into the package? Like, I've seen this type of fervor before.
Yeah, sure.
Is it the green one? Or is it the purple one? I really wanted the purple one to go in. Remember when...
What is Dick talking about right now? Is this funny to you? What is he talking about right here? Dick, I have stuff I need to do. Like, seriously, I'm about to cut on this because this is embarrassing. They're fighting over what color of M&M goes in the bag. What are you talking about?
The M&Ms were picking a new flavor and you call in to vote.
Purple just seems weird in a
Yes, because they had riots in the street over the color of M&M. Yes, because buildings were being set on fire because of the color of an M&M. Because people were being killed in the name of Black Lives Matter because of the color of an M&M.
package.
That's
of
why
M&Ms.
I wanted it in to lessen everyone's M&M experience.
Yeah. What
to
went
make it worse? Green.
Green. Oh, green
it
was
a fix
the
from the fucking beginning because they made the green all sexy.
Yeah, it's a good green. It's true.
Oh, you hear that laughter in the background? Is the 80s girl? And she's a fucking idiot too. They're all idiots. Guys, we need to go on operation to fix the schools over there in California. That goes with exposing Marie. There's no way she would pass the drug test. There's no fucking way. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Wow. Like, I'm done. I can't. Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. And I used to be a fan of the Dick Show. I used to be. I did. I used to listen to it all the time. Even if I didn't know about all the drama before of all this stuff, this would have been one of the episodes I would have. I just would have been like, that's it. I'm done. I think I'm done. Anyway, you guys take it easy. You have a good one.